Well, good morning again, brothers and sisters at Grace Bible Chapel. We're going to keep continuing on in Matthew chapter 11, verses 28, 29, and 30 this morning. So let's just dig in and read through the passage again. Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. And so the phrase I want to look at this morning is that, and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart. You know, it's amazing when we actually sit back and think about what Jesus is offering here. You know, we talked yesterday how, you know, that call for us to take his yoke upon us, and that's really, it's joining us with him in his strength, but not to do what we want or go where we want to go, but to go in the direction that he wants to go for us in our lives. And to take that yoke is not just to allow his strength to work in us, but it's also to submit our will to his and say, I'm going to go where you want me to go. And here he says, and learn from me. The part of taking that yoke is learning from him. Now, let's just think about that for a second, because it's pretty amazing when we actually take the time to sit and think about what Jesus is saying here. That the God of the universe, the one who created all things, who spoke it all into existence, who is all powerful, who is all knowing, is offering that wisdom to us, to teach us. He's saying, learn from me, to learn from him. The one who created us, the one who made us, wants to show us the right way to live. Now, one of the things that we need to be aware of, one of the things we need to really humble ourselves and admit, is that we really don't know what's good for us. That our way of thinking is marred, and it's influenced and it's tainted by the world around us, by the culture in which we grew up, wherever that might be. For us here in North America, it's different for, you know, our brothers and sisters in China or in other places in the world, all over the place. But all of those cultures are the world's cultures. And the way we think can be tainted by that, and can be tainted by our own sin, by the things that we want, the things that we desire, that don't line up with what's best for us. And so again, this part of taking on the yoke of the Lord is to learn from him. Say, Lord, I don't know what's best. My way of thinking is so often wrong, and I need to learn from you the right way to think. You know, that's part of, you know, when the Apostle Paul writes to the Romans and he describes being conformed to the image of his Son. You know, that's a process that we go through, and it's realigning the way we think. The renewing of our mind is the way that he describes it, to realign the way we think to be in line with the way the Lord thinks and the way God thinks. You know, and to learn from him. You know, being a learner is a position of submitting to the one who's teaching. It's a position of humility, of admitting that you have something to learn. And so this is what Jesus is calling to the crowd. He's saying, take my yoke upon you, learn from me. So I just want to leave that with you this morning. God bless, and have a good day.